This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got our honest first look at the new tank destroyer premium tank, the Javelin. Now the Javelin, initially when I thought of the Javelin, I thought maybe it's a mercenary tank. No, it's a German tank destroyer. Honestly, it's interesting, and I'll have to explain it. Okay, so the stats are not great. It's just, there's nothing remarkable stats-wise about it. 130% silver earn rate right there with your normal Tier 7 premium tanks. 120% XP right there, again, with your normal Tier 7 premium tanks. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary there. You get a 5% free XP earn rate. I don't know if that's any different. Like I said, that's a new stat for me, so I'm not used to it. The crew XP rate, same as any other tank, 100%. So nothing unusual there. And it does not get preferential matchmaking, so you will see Tier 9s in this quite often, unfortunately. Other than that, it's a tank destroyer that's got a 360-degree turret that also has a fully upgraded Tiger's gun. Now, it should be noted that this isn't quite the Tiger. It is the Tiger's gun. Don't get that twisted. It is the Tiger's gun. It's the 88 L40 or no, Pack 43 L71. I think I got it right. Anyway, but yeah. So, what is good and bad about this tank? Let's start with the bad, because we're going to be a while, okay? Let's be truly honest here. It's going to be a while before I do... Oh, hello, Hellcat. Yep, that'll take that. So the bad about this tank. Well, it has no armor. It does have some spaced armor around the turret, but you should never count on that to bounce anything. Maybe if somebody shoots a pistol at you, you'll bounce it. But other than that, you're not going to bounce much of anything. So, that being said, it's not very protected. And it's got a very interesting quirk. And that quirk is, it's slow as a super heavy. Okay? Keep that in mind. This tank that has no armor and is meant to hold tanks at distance also has no engine. It basically has about as much horsepower as a Prius. Okay, that's a little bit disrespectful to the Prius. No, this thing only gets 220 horsepower, man. That's what my Subaru WRX has stock from the factory. 220 horsepower out of a 4-cylinder, a turbocharged 4-cylinder, but still a 4-cylinder. So when I think of tanks and heavy armor, you know, I would expect there to be some horsepower behind it. But no, 220 horsepower, and you're probably thinking to yourself, well, who the heck designed something that dumb? Well, this was never meant to be an armored fighting vehicle. It was meant to carry this gun where it was needed. It was a transport vehicle. This is not supposed to be a fighter. However, it was designed so that if it needed to be able to defend itself, that you could, in fact, fire the gun from inside the chassis. So, thus we get it in World of Tanks. And I'm conflicted about it. I'll be real honest. When it is in... It's a situational tank, okay? And you're going to see the situation in which this thing thrives in very soon. As you can see, I have let my entire team die. And a few teammates are not happy about that. I can understand why they're not happy about it. But I've already gotten myself into trouble multiple times in this tank by trying to be up with the team. Because this tank is no armored, and there's the first message, where I've already been pinged on the map. They're sending me messages. I don't even have to look at the message. I already know what it says. Because people are very quick to judge you. Okay? And don't get me wrong. I'm guilty of the same thing. Except I don't send it in messages. I'll just say it in chat. You know, be like, really, dude? You're just going to sit there the whole game? But watch what we're about to do to these guys. Now, yes, I switched to my APCR. Why? Because it's a 2 versus 5. Okay? That, to me, says it's time to load premium. It's time to get down to business. Now, we get spotted momentarily, and then we drive off the cliff, and immediately everybody forgets about us. So, this Polish tank here is about to learn the hard way that this is not just some little tiny piece of junk sitting in the back. This is a Tiger! And you're just letting it sit here and DPM the crap out of you. Now, he gets lucky, gets behind there, and I've already kind of like tried to get this Black Prince to fall back, but the Black Prince kind of did the same thing I did. He knows he's got DPM, except he has armor to fight. I don't have armor. So I have to use my camouflage, and hello, Sunshine. There we go, 200 damage. And that leaves him with 3 health. Can the Black Prince do something about it? Honestly, I think the Black Prince bounced off of him so many times that the guy just said, you know what, screw it, I'm going to ram him. And so we take down the light tank. Huge play right there. Getting rid of that fast tank allows me to sit here with all of these heavies. Okay? Now, I've been spotted before, and it's not like I've run away. So I'm expecting one of these tanks to be smart and try to flank me. I'm expecting it. So, keep that in mind. Now, we see 2 of them out in front of us, and right now I'm like giddy. I'm like, please, God, let these guys be this dumb. But nope. Unfortunately, Tiger P of all things. Now, luckily, I have armor piercing. If he's fully upgraded, we got the same gun, and sure enough, put a round through him. Now, I'm being shot in the butt by a Black Prince, which is not preferable, because if there's one tank that can out-DPM this thing, it is those British heavy tanks. You will lose your health, because they don't have to really aim. As long as they hit you, they're going through. Whereas you actually have to aim, even with this armor-piercing composite shot that I'm about to start putting in. So, we're looking down. The Black Prince seems to be doing okay on our team. So, on to the Black Prince that's in front of me. And here you'll see it. I bounce off his turret. That was my bad. I thought I was shooting at the hull, but it was actually his turret. Now we pin him. And as you can see, we make him miss that shot. But he can almost shoot twice for every time we shoot. So we've got to be careful. Now, he does hit us there, and we put a round on him. He's a one-shot kill for us. In theory. And we have brought this fight back from a 2v5 to a 2v1 in our favor. Because we refuse to give up, and we have very quick firing tanks. Now here I try to take a quick auto-lock shell. This is not where this gun's, like, happy. Okay? It's a very accurate gun while it's stationary. If you're moving, good luck. But as you can see, this guy is not looking away from me. He's tunnel visioned on me so hard that he completely forgot I had a teammate also in a Black Prince. So, in the end, what do I think of the tank? I like it, but at the same time, I want to warn you guys about its lack of mobility. I'm not joking. The lack of mobility will actually ruin the fun of this in a lot of matches, because you can't run away. You have to fight. So, as you can see, the message, bad, and I have one word reply, win. So, would I buy the tank? If every match was an open field that I could sit back and use it for what it was for, yes. But considering a lot of them are very close, close quarters matches, it's iffy. And I don't think this one's for me. So, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.